We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Right to the air, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Cut!
No running here. It's Tosh Brooks. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Gun. Cut! Cut! Cut!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So a potential turnover ends up on the ground. As they'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. It's going to be a Baltimore first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Oh, we're ready.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
third down, 1 yard to go. He gets the fullback involved here. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say the football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
This one's set up for Lamar. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. You know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Horror running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. A very short kick here from the right half.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Tyler Luke to kick
All
off.
set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Crates beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. MT.
On first down, here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On one, ready?
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out right quick. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go,
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Looking slant, complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Wide 80. Dot.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Has room into the secondary. He'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And he's got to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
It's his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bron, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
DC,
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Side. 180. Side.
Throw completed out to the left. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Side.
Now we get to Brooks coming left. And they make this stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. 180. Right hot. Side.
Burrow now on first down. We'll get this one to Brooks. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right in. Stop.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Side.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass caught by Brooks. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
DC ready.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Quick, ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. It's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time if you get in there to the red zone, and things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned them with a surprise play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Jackson. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a late score and tie it before the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brooks now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. A small gain up to about the 32. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
A gain of 2 on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Don't worry.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So 1st down from the 41.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught left side by Mitchell. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. And made by Demetrius Knight.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Going for Andrews, and it's intercepted. Cam Taylor Quick kicks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. 180. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. The return starts at the 18, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Lamar. Catch made by Mitchell. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now here's Lamar. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
We've set of downs from 37. Mitchell up the middle. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 at the Bengals' 30-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Throwing from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Yeah, keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to throw out of the gun. Brings it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Jackson throwing here. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
On the offense, staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will
They've got a man in
line up for
motion.
the 2-point conversion.
This one left for Lamar. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Bengals 12.
So he takes it in again, and I know this quarterback is loving it. Give them all 8 points on that series, baby.
And get used to it, seeing it, Kate. It's not going away. More and more teams emphasizing that QB run. Being scorers not just with their arm, but utilizing their legs. And I'm all for it. But I will say this, availability is still the best ability. So find a way to get in that end zone, get yourself down, and put 8 points on the board.
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
Now Burrow. Snare by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
So first down from the 41.
Gun. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So that brings up second
It's
down.
now second and 10.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right hot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards.
First down.
And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Right 80. Right hot.
To the air again, it's Burrow. But the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend,
second down and
pressure.
10.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Right 80.
To throw again, it's Burrow. It is cut left side. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's get set.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. You run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
All set now. 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mitchell again. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrew. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Designed run. Jackson keeping it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage. But those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits. And they nearly got it there.
Oh, we're ready. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get up!
He's on up here for Lamar. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They've got first down here from the 36.
180.
Here's Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. This is Mitchell. It's him 5, but still ways short of that line of gains. Here comes fourth down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, he's just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Luke knocks it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late, and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Got big 13. Big 13. Got.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Right back to Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot. Dot.
Here's Brooks. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
A 4-yard gain.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
On one, ready?
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
6. Here we go. 11, 11. Can. Stop.
There's another for it. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the one.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go. Cut.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Fourth and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set up.
This one set up for Lamar. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Seeing a little bit there, kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. One of the tight ends in motion left. They give now to Mitchell. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain it for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
A gain on the play. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180.
Burrow from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 7. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Burrow setting the throw. Connection to crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw. 15 on the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun, again to Brooks. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. Big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie? We'll go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
180. 180.
This is caught. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. That hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stopped right at the 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he makes there. Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. They look to throw it. The left side caught by Andrews. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I'm Nick, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one.